Yo, Wagwan is battering. Today I'm gonna react to Someone Was Beside Me While I Was Sleeping. It's an animated horror story from Once Entertainment, and it's based on a true story from like a real life event. Like all of these animated horrors from this YouTube channel is from like real life events. So let's get straight into this reaction.
When I was 10 or 11, my cousin and aunt visited us. We had fun throughout the day, and my aunt and cousin decided to sleep at my other aunt's house before leaving early in the morning. After such a fun day, I insisted upon sleeping at my aunt's house too, so I could spend more time with everyone. Later that night, we all fell asleep in the guest room, the only room that was available for us. I woke up suddenly at 5 a.m. I heard my mom and other aunt talking, so I was definitely awake. I saw that my cousin and aunt's things weren't there anymore, so I assumed they'd already left. I was about to fall back asleep. I looked at my left and saw someone sleeping beside me. I was about to hug her, thinking it was my 21-year-old girl cousin. But then I saw her face. She wasn't my cousin at all. She was someone I didn't know. But she looked about the age of my cousin. She wore pajamas and a black shirt, and all I could do was stare at her. She started doing strange things, like stretching her legs up and down, and just focusing on the ceiling. It was all so odd. But feeling tired, I eventually drifted off to sleep like nothing had happened. I woke up at 8 a.m., looking at my left, and she was gone. I told everything to my mom and every family member in the house, but no one knew what I had experienced or who the girl was. My dad told me that my third eye was starting to see more, but I didn't really believe that. I'm turning 13 now, and that experience still remains a mystery to me. It never happened to me again, and hopefully it won't.
Okay, that was a weird one. She was 10 or 11 years old, so it's hard for me to believe that story if she was 10 or 11 years old. Because for someone that age, telling a story in this much detail, it it's not very hard to believe. Sorry, it is very hard to believe because, like, maybe she could have been dreaming. Maybe she was half asleep and she was thinking that someone who was not even her cousin was sleeping on the left side of her and making all these weird, like, movements and hand movements and all that. Because that is strange. It's really strange. I really find it hard to believe that animated horror story. I know it's based on true events, but I don't know. I don't know. Out of all the animated horror stories that I've watched, this one seems like the most unbelievable one compared to all the others. But if it was true, if it was true, then obviously that house is haunted wherever she slept at. That her aunt's place or her cousin's place or wherever has a freaking spirit living in their house with some random girl sleeping beside her in her room. And the reason why that spirit is sleeping beside a little girl, a 10-year-old girl, is because a 10-year-old girl wouldn't. Like, if a 10-year-old girl saw a ghost and say that she saw a ghost to her parents or any adults that she sees, obviously the adults won't believe her because she's only a kid. So that's why ghosts usually appear to be seen for children instead of adults, because if it was an adult, then it's more risky because you can believe an adult when an adult explains things. But if it was a child and a child explains that she saw a ghost to, like, a police officer or just her relative or whoever, then they wouldn't believe them because it's just a little girl just using her imagination. And as the dad said, like it's her third eye. I don't know what they meant by third eye. Then as soon as I heard third eye, all I thought of was Illuminati. That's all I thought of. But yeah, like in every horror film I've seen, I mean, like most of the horror films I've seen, it's always the children that see the ghost. It's not the adults, because the children are more vulnerable, and they're less. I mean, people are less likely to believe in their stories than adults, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but I can't really accept this story as a real life event. It's just not clicking onto me. Like, what if it was a dream, man? What if she was like half asleep, or she was having a nightmare, or something like that? Because the suitcases were gone, yeah, and she still managed to see someone lying down next to her. So I don't know about that. If that animated, if that video was a bit longer and it actually explained a little further as to like what's going on and why she saw these pictures in her head and hallucinations or whatever, then probably I would actually believe the story. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, yeah? What do you think? I'm not only watching this animated horror story, you're watching it with me. And that's why I make these reaction videos, because I want to watch a video with you guys. I don't want to watch it myself. I want to watch it with you guys, which is why I make reaction videos in the first place. So comment below, share your thoughts, and let me know what you think about this video too, okay? Don't worry, I will react to African content too, like Sam Speddy and the other guy, Mark Angel. I will react to some African. I know a lot of you subscribers are Africans, so I will react to your recommended African content and Albanian content too. I will react to some Albanian music videos, but for now, this is all you're getting, some animated horror stories. Yes, so comment down below and just share your thoughts of what you thought about this video, so we can both just have a little discussion as to what we think about this video. Yeah. So yeah, comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to see more animated horrors, here they are, and peace.